starts now.
Welcome into First Alert Weather Extra. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt. Well, a big storm system impacting the country, bringing all kinds of weather. We actually had some snow in parts of Tennessee over the weekend. And check out this snow impacting parts of the Northwest.
It is crazy.
Tanya Salazar was just heading back from a wedding in Cleellum on Saturday. She's a makeup artist and finished up her work there in the early afternoon.
I had a party, a birthday party, so I was trying to get there.
But Mother Nature had other plans for early April in Western Washington.
I left Cleellum like around 3, and I got stuck on the accident.
A major accident, she says, was because of this pesky snowstorm that comes just days after places like Seattle hit temps of over 70 degrees.
Like 2 days ago, like 3 days ago, I was like in shorts and no sleeves, like really warm weather, and now it's all snow.
Because of that, she had to pull over and stay at the Summit Inn at Snoqualmie Pass for the night. We spoke with a few others who did the same because this weekend has seen uncommon wintry weather in the early part of spring. Vince Huntsberger, his wife, and young kids were heading back to their home in Sandpoint, Idaho, when they stopped for gas and snacks.
It's been snowy, a surprise, a little rainy, but yeah, we weren't expecting the snow, and we woke up this morning, so I guess it was a surprise for us, too.
On the drive up I-90, there was minor traffic in the morning as you approached the West Summit, while some State Patrol cars were hard at work getting some cars out from being stuck on the shoulders.
That's all part of the storm system impacting the country now. We're seeing that severe weather starting to happen now in the warmer sector of this system across Arkansas at the moment. There's active tornado warnings happening. This is today the severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. You can see a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk across Arkansas. That risk starts to expand a bit further to the west, but you can see those impacts stretching from Texas all the way into the Midwest. That is going to be tomorrow, and then we get to Wednesday, and that risk starts moving in our direction. Here's what you need to know. I know it's been an active setup, and we had a few showers today, a lot of clouds. Tonight, there's a couple of showers out there. No severe weather for us tonight. No severe weather for us tomorrow. Where is that severe weather? I just want to show you some of these warnings I mentioned a few moments ago. Look at this. Multiple tornado warnings here around the Ozarks. This is actually around Logan and Johnson counties in Arkansas. You can see the hook echo there on those supercell storms. Those are some nasty storms, damaging winds, active tornado warnings there. We can be dealing with tornadoes. If you have loved ones in this part of the country here across northern Arkansas, north of Little Rock, be sure to let them know on social media. Send them a text, help spread the word that there are active tornado warnings in effect right now. Scranton and Knoxville, Arkansas, and over towards the Ross area, those locations being impacted at the moment. For us, the greatest risk of severe weather is going to come Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. We're going to have a cold front moving in. I think West Alabama has the greatest chance, and if you've been checking in with us over the past several days, it seems like the data consistently has been focused in on the western part of Alabama, and I think that's where we're going to see that greater risk. Damaging winds, could be a few isolated tornadoes. Unfortunately, it's another overnight setup. This all moves in during the overnight into Thursday morning. The timing for this looks like 10 p.m. until around 10 a.m. on Thursday. So during the overnight, you want to make sure, have multiple ways to get those alerts, weather radio, First Alert weather app. We've had plenty of drills here over the past few weeks with all the active weather, certainly. And again, the risk is there. I'm not seeing a major outbreak sort of setup for us. Looks like the typical March, April slight risk setup. Wouldn't surprise me if we saw a watch that included parts of our area with those conditions becoming a little bit more favorable for tornadoes by Wednesday night and early Thursday, and may have a couple of warnings out of this, but this all happens during the overnight. That system's really going to slow down. So once we get into the morning on Thursday, the risk for flooding will increase, especially south of Birmingham and in those southeastern areas. But we're going to talk a lot more about what's on the way for the rest of the week. Here's what's coming up on First Alert Weather Extra. We're going to be talking about the weekend set up for Easter, and it looks like into next week we're going to be talking about that chance for some more rain and thunderstorms into Monday. We'll have Mickey's bus stop forecast coming up and a check on what's happening along the Gulf Coast as we continue right here on First Alert Weather Extra. The next big thing gives you a heads up days ahead of the next big storm system. The next 24 gives you the most accurate and updated look at tomorrow. And the next 60 gives you a 60-minute advantage against Mother Nature. Knowing what's next, days, hours, or minutes away, this is why we First Alert.
When we declare First Alert Weather Day, it's all hands on deck. We're on your side and in your hand with the First Alert Weather app. While Wes and the rest of the team track changes moment to moment, the app keeps you prepared and safe with video and alerts for your neighborhood. And if the power goes out, no worries, you can stream us anywhere. It's easy and it's always on. Stay ahead of Alabama weather. Just scan and tap and have the First Alert Weather app. This is why we First Alert.
On Good Day Alabama, we treat severe weather with the highest priority. It's more than just meteorologists. Everyone plays a part. Having more reporters in more places takes you beyond the First Alert, showing you the impact that we see on radar. We're live in your neighborhood when you need us. On air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
Our lives revolve around planning for what's next, like the next ball game.
One hot dog with ketchup? It's the same with weather. That's why we're on your side with the next big thing, the next 60, and the next 24. Knowing what's next, days, hours, or minutes away.
This is why we First Alert. Who puts ketchup on a hot dog?
Getting live breaking news and local updates has never been easier. That's because we're on your side with the WBRC streaming app. Need updates between newscasts? You can catch up quick here. And when we're live on TV, we're live here too. Just search WBRC on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV. WBRC Fox 6 News is on your side.
All right, welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. Live look from Gulf Shores. There's 70 degrees. Noticed around here today we had a couple of showers early on and even some rumbles of thunder earlier in the day, but the winds really picked up out of the south direction, and that's also having a big impact on those rip currents there along the Gulf Coast. Check out this story.
Rip currents cause an estimated 100 deaths each year in the United States.
This new beach safety video highlights the dangers of rip currents. Rip currents are the #1 weather-related killer along the northern Gulf Coast.
The number of rip current fatalities on these beaches is more than the fatalities of flooding, tornadoes, lightning, and tropical storms or hurricanes combined.
Brett Lessinger, Orange Beach Beach Safety Director, says the new campaign aims to reach visitors before they get to the beach.
They're going to see a lot of these beach safety messages, hopefully, when they decide that they're going to visit here. So when they make their reservations and things of that nature, we want to try and get them the message then. That way, when they get here and they're already on vacation and their feet touch the sand, you know, the saying that we like is know before you go.
Here's what they want you to know. Check current beach conditions and know what each flag represents. And swim near a lifeguard.
Just do a self-accountability check. Am I a good swimmer? Is this a day when I can go into the water and swim out to the sandbar? Or do I lack some swimming skills and I need to stay closer to shore?
Also, check in with the lifeguards. They can help you pinpoint the best spots to swim.
We want them to come down on vacation and enjoy their time, but we also want them to understand, the beach safety.
This video from Orange Beach shows dye used to track rip currents. It gives a powerful image of what rip currents actually do. You can sign up for alerts to get daily beach conditions. Just text AL Beaches to 888-777. Sally Pitts, WSFA 12 News.
And the flag system, as often if you're down along the Gulf Coast, you notice we have the yellow flags, the red flags, and there's a purple flag. Sometimes we have dangerous marine life like jellyfish. Check out this story about how the man-o-war have been really pushed into shore by these strong southerly winds and these changing currents there along the Gulf Coast.
From Florida to Texas to the Carolinas, these glistening balloon-like sea creatures called Portuguese man-o-wars are literally setting sail as beach season kicks off.
A shifting wind pattern will sometimes force hundreds of the individuals up onto shore where they're washed up on the beach.
Lifeguards flying purple flags to warn of the lurking danger.
Portuguese man-o-war are pretty terrible. They are very, very painful.
Their tentacles, dangling as long as 165 feet below the surface, are loaded with toxins that can sting you even after they're dead and wash ashore. 20-year-old college student Hannah Almanzar was stung while on spring break in Florida. She says she felt a slight pinch on her chest within minutes of entering the water.
I thought at first it was just like my bathing suit, and then I felt it was just like kind of like burning everywhere else.
Al-Manzar rushed to the ER for help, where she received an injection of an anti-inflammatory medicine for the increasing pain.
I kind of thought for a moment that I'm like either was going to die or was going to be close to it, just because of how bad just how bad the pain was, because I never felt anything like that.
While man-o'-wars are found in tropical waters year-round, they're spotted more frequently on U.S. coasts in the spring and summertime. Experts say if you do get stung, vinegar is your best bet. Spray or pour it on the wound to neutralize the venom. Do not touch the area with your hands. Instead, scrape the skin with an object like a credit card to remove the residue. And make sure to soak the area in hot water to get rid of any remaining toxins.
All right, some good tips there. Never been stung by a jellyfish, but close one time. But that's something we all have to keep a close watch on there on the Gulf Coast. But the water, again, those rip currents, that's one of those things that's kind of like flooding many times. You think about tornadoes, you think about hurricanes, all these different types of severe weather. But rip currents, extremely dangerous and lead to so many fatalities as well as flooding. We're going to have to watch out for that flood risk again. Looks like this week as we get more heavy rain and storms impacting our area. I'll be right back. We'll break down the 7-day forecast, talk about Easter weekend, and we'll go beyond the 7-day forecast as we continue on First Alert Weather Extra.
Every morning on Good Day Alabama, we know the news that matters the most to you is the news that hits closest to home.
And we know that to tell the best story means going to where the story is. That's why having more reporters in more places is so essential.
Giving you more local stories that impact your family, your school, and your safety.
On air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
I hear from people all the time with questions about healthcare, their insurance, and the safety of certain treatments. I'm Morgan Hightower, and I investigate these stories because if I were being taken advantage of, or if my family couldn't get the help they needed, I would want to know how to take action. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side, getting answers, keeping you informed and safe. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
Get pinpoint locations down to your street level on the First Alert Weather app. You can download by searching WBRC in your app store. That's accuracy you can plan on.
I hear from people all the time having problems with their landlord or worried about being ripped off by a bad business. I'm Josh Gann, and I investigate stories like these because if I had questions about protecting my finances or how to save more money, I would want the best advice available. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side getting answers, keeping you informed and safe. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
Get First Alert weather and breaking news. Follow us on Twitter. Search at WBRC News.
Get First Alert weather and breaking news. Follow us on Facebook. Search at WBRC News.
All right, talk about this 7-day forecast, and tomorrow could be some more scattered areas of rain, perhaps a thunderstorm, but no severe weather expected tomorrow or during the day Wednesday. It's Wednesday night and into Thursday morning when we could see some stronger thunderstorms. Thursday, most of that rain's early in the day, but it may not get out of here until lunchtime across those far southeastern zones. Friday, a few showers possible, but this weekend again, looks like some more wet weather. I think Saturday during the afternoon, scattered storms. If you have an Easter egg hunt planned on Saturday, the afternoon could be impacted, so you'll need to check that First Alert Weather app, and we'll need to watch in here. Could have some intense lightning, a couple of strong storms there during the day with those temperatures rising into the 70s. And Sunday, still some question marks on the rain for Easter Sunday. Early in the day for those sunrise services, there could be a little bit of shower activity around, but I will say, from looking at the data over the weekend compared to today, the models have really favored Sunday Sunday night and into Monday for that next chance for storms, and some of those could be strong or severe. We're highlighting that risk there for during the day on Monday. So here's what the radar looks like at the moment. There was a little bit of rain that was moving across Tuscaloosa County, see back towards Shelby County. Actually, it's now moved on out of Bibb County, but a little bit of shower activity there across Shelby County. Bottom line tonight, the wet weather is very isolated. You see the model data doesn't show a lot, maybe a couple sprinkles or a shower tomorrow morning. Just check in with Mickey early in the day. Could be a little bit of rain around. Average lows around 60, and then we get into the afternoon and a couple of showers. By no means a washout tomorrow, but you'll want to grab the umbrella. May need it out there during the day. It's interesting, tomorrow night we're seeing the possibility of some big lightning producers back into Mississippi, but as soon as that moves in Alabama, the storms, according to the data, just start to weaken. I'd still say Hamilton, back towards Aliceville and Fayette, these areas still could hear some rumbles out there tomorrow night, even as late as 10, 11 o'clock. Again, not expecting severe weather, but possibly some storms, some heavier rain as that moves in. There's a look at Wednesday morning at 6 o'clock. You can see a little bit of shower activity, temperatures in the 60s, not too bad. And during the day, again, wet weather is going to be very hit or miss. What we got to watch is Wednesday night and primarily after about 8, 9 o'clock. Some of the data suggests maybe even around supper time we could start to see some storms entering our West Alabama counties. You know, we'll have to watch those for that risk of some of those possibly growing strong or severe. There is an enhanced severe weather risk that does include those northwestern counties. For most of us, it's a level 2 out of 5. Typical slight risk that we often see here in the springtime with some of these severe or storm threats that we deal with across Alabama. But there's a look at 10 o'clock Wednesday night, and this is the complex that's going to be moving across the state. A lot of the instability looks to shift further south, but you can see those winds are coming out of the south direction. We do see some wind energy with this. We got a front that's going to be lifting that air as it moves on through. Still could get some gusty winds out of this, a lot of rain, and late Wednesday night and into Thursday morning as that moves across the area. We're just going to have to watch it. Still can't rule out maybe a tornado watch or maybe a couple of warnings out of that as that moves across our area. And then Easter weekend, mentioned Saturday, possibility of some afternoon storms, and then it looks like Sunday in the morning there could be a few showers and perhaps some storms late Sunday night. This is what it looks like for Easter weekend. There's Friday, and you can see after that system Wednesday night and into Thursday it moves south. All that muggy air starts moving north again. That's what's going to set the stage for that next chance of rain on Saturday. It's what we call a quasi-stationary front. It's going to move south. All that starts moving north again as we go into the weekend, and then we get to Saturday. We start the day, maybe a little bit of rain around, notice Sunday morning, and perhaps some of those storms coming back there late Sunday night and into Monday. So bottom line here, periods of rain and storms over the next several days. We're going to continue to work to time that out for you, fine-tune the timing. So check the First Alert weather app. I want to bring in meteorologist Jill Gilardi. And Jill, you and I were discussing earlier the situation for the weekend, and Easter's still a little bit tricky because we could see a little bit of rain early in the day, but it seems like now some data wants to push that on over into Monday.
Right. I mean, the data that far out, of course, is going to be changing. We're still trying to nail down, the exact evolution and timing of our next big thing Wednesday night into Thursday morning. But we'll be certainly watching the weekend as well. And then we're going beyond the 7-day. And let's see if there are any systems and dates we need to put in the back of our mind to keep a watch on. I think maybe, the 21st, we'll watch and see if we get a storm system around there and that time frame. And then as we get into about the 25th, the data is showing another storm system. So we'll be watching, again, 21st and 25th as we look beyond the 7-day for potential stormy weather. Way too early to know if there's going to be any severe weather connected with it. Now, the outlook for temperatures is looking warm. I know a lot of folks want to do the planting or get those plants that have been inside for months back outside. I'm one of you, and I'm going to wait just a little bit longer, but this is a little promising. We have warm temperatures, at least forecast days 6 through 15, and overnight lows, right? That's the key. I don't see anything in that frosty range. So again, I'm probably going to wait another week or so and see how that long range beyond the 7-day forecast pans out before I start planting or bringing those plants back outside. So again, that is a look beyond the 7-day. Wes?
All right, Jill, and we're going to be watching that setup there for Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. How about out the door tomorrow morning? We'll check in with Mickey after the break. Another walk through this 7-day forecast as we continue right here. You are watching First Alert Weather Extra.
Getting live breaking news and local updates has never been easier. That's because we're on your side with the WBRC streaming app. Need updates between newscasts? You can catch up quick here. And when we're live on TV, we're live here too, giving you more ways to get caught up with everything happening where you live. Plus, exclusive videos from your First Alert weather team. It's easy to use and it's free. Just search WBRC on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV. WBRC Fox 6 News is on your side.
You've got enough to worry about every day. That's why the First Alert weather team is on your side, so you can plan with confidence and take the worry out of weather. With exclusive First Alert AccuTrack, we pinpoint storms before they arrive. And with Weather Every 6, you are always informed. Alabama's weather changes fast, but we're working even faster, updating and alerting you first. We know your plans are important. This is why we First Alert.
Every morning on Good Day Alabama, we're on your side, trying to get you where you're going safely. First Alert Traffic updates you on slowdowns and gives you alternate routes. Having more reporters covering the roads you drive on gives you even more info to help you know more about why it happened and when it will be cleared. On air, online, and on the app. That's the advantage of having the most reporters on your side. That's the advantage of Good Day Alabama.
I get calls and emails all the time from people wanting to know how cities, counties, and the state are spending their tax dollars. I'm Jennifer Horton, and I investigate how your tax dollars are being used because I don't want your money or mine wasted or fraudulently spent by politicians in power. That's why WBRC Fox 6 News investigates. We're on your side, following the paper trail, asking the tough questions, and giving you the facts. Contact us when you need a team on your side.
All right, welcome back. Some beautiful rainbow photos coming in. This is from Brian Watson there in Alabaster, and Jamie Gaines sharing this one from Alabaster as well. Double rainbow there overhead. A few of those showers combining with some of that sunshine breaking through the clouds this evening. In the morning, could be a couple isolated showers out there when you hit the road. Let's check in with Mickey for the out-the-door forecast.
Well, let's take a look at what we should wear tomorrow. We're not expecting as much rainfall tomorrow as we saw. We had some scattered showers today that were pretty impressive in some areas. But tomorrow morning, just to be on the safe side, you might want to include a rain jacket or an umbrella. But our rain chances only stand at about 20% early tomorrow morning, with our temperature readings just dropping down into the low 60s. As the kiddos head to school tomorrow, well, you know, they're a little resistant to wearing jackets for whatever reason, but they might want to take a rain jacket just for the morning hours. But as you pick up the kids from school, well, at lunchtime, still a 20% chance of rain. But when you pick up the kids from school tomorrow, most of that rain will have tapered off and get to see a little bit of sunshine. So we're kind of coasting in like this for the next couple of days, but we could see some storms our way Thursday morning. If you do have some storms, or if you just want to share a sunrise picture, a sunset picture with us, it's available to everyone on our weather staff if you send it in through our First Alert weather app. So you download the free app, scroll down to the very bottom, and you can see where to submit your photos. So submit those to us, and we'll see if we can share some of those pictures right here on Weather Extra.
All right, one more check on the 7-day forecast, and tomorrow and Wednesday during the day, scattered areas of rain, perhaps a few storms in the mix. Wednesday night and Thursday, possibility of strong to severe storms. Then we catch another break before that chance of showers and storms returns, starting off the Easter weekend. Good Friday coming up, and you can see those temperatures there after Good Friday in the 70s, as Jill talked about. Some warmer days, certainly looking like a springtime pattern. We'll talk more about the rest of the week, update you on that risk of storms coming up on the news tonight at 9, 9:30, and 10 as our coverage continues then. For now, have a great evening. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt, thanks for tuning in.